The best thing to be in this ministry is keep it simple. You know, just learn the word and go out and teach it. That's it. But you got guys, man, they're involved in all of these different activities, you know, which is totally unnecessary to be in this knowledge of truth. It's totally superfluous. You got to watch a guy like that. We're supposed to keep this ministry simple, man. The scriptures speak about the simplicity that is in Yahushua. We might look that word up, simplicity. But these dudes, man, they're involved in this, they're involved in that. They're involved in all these things that really have nothing to do with the ministry. Look at that. Romans 12:8. And he that exhorteth, and on exhortation, right? He that exhorteth, he concentrates on exhortation. That's his thing. He that giveth, let him do it with what? Simplicity. See, he that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. I saw the word simplicity there. I decided to give it to read it. This one is, it's not the one I'm thinking of, is it? Yeah, it might be, yeah. The simplicity. Nah, it's not the one, but I'll read this one. 2 Corinthians 1. Now look at the subhead in Paul's integrity. For our rejoicing is this, the testimony of our conscience, that in simplicity, and godly sincerity, righteous sincerity, not with fleshly wisdom, but by the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we have had our conversation in the world, and more abundantly to youward. The conversation as in this knowledge is truth. But the key word there is in sincerity and what? Simplicity. Yeah, keeping this thing simple, man. We don't need all these fillers, all these superfluous gimmicks. And most of these Israelites, they do that to get rich. Here's the Greek word for simplicity.
Strong's G 572. Haplates.
Now check it out. The definition: singleness, right? No divided loyalty here. If you in this ministry and you keeping it simple, your loyalty is not divided. Because all you care about, you like Yahushua said, your eye is single. Simplicity equals single. All you're doing is concentrate on one thing. That's this ministry. You're keeping everything simple. Now watch the spy. Watch the agent provocateur. Watch the spy. His mind is going all different kind of ways. His loyalty is divided. You know, he has to put up this front. It's something, man. Singleness, simplicity, sincerity, mental honesty. The virtue of one who is free from wow. Wait a minute. This is what I've been talking about, man. This makes my point. Simplicity. Let's read that again. And I'm telling you, a spy, he's not within the ministry. He's not practicing simplicity. How can he be? His loyalty is divided. He's living a complicated life. He got to toe the line, so to speak. And being in this knowledge of truth is complicated. To begin with. So now you got to play this role. You got to. Wow, we're gonna go back to the word, man. Simplicity. Your loyalty is divided. You got to play that role. When you go back to the opposition and give them the report. Hey, they showed you the movie again. The movie Donnie Brasco. What's his name was living a complicated life. He wasn't living a simple life. The actor who played Donnie Brasco, Agent Joseph Pistone, or Pistone, right? He was living a complicated life, man. Okay, he was trying to balance, and it got to a point where he became burdened by it. Okay, so your spies and your agent provocateurs in this thing of ours, they live a complicated life, and eventually the burden will get to them. Again, 2 Corinthians 1 and 12. And that's why, beginning with Elder Pastor on down, we have nothing to hide. We ain't got nothing to hide. Okay, because our life is simple, very simple. Almost to the point where it's boring. Our lives are boring. It's one of the reasons why them women ain't flocking to us, because our lives are boring. All right? The scriptures say we live the rest of our life to the purpose of Yahweh Shai. Yeah, I believe it was the Apostle Paul who said that. 2 Corinthians 1 and 12, for our rejoicing is this, the testimony of our conscience, that in simplicity, our conscience, the spy and the agent provocateur, he's trying to kill his conscience. The testimony of our conscience, that in simplicity and godly sincerity, or righteous sincerity, not with fleshly wisdom, but by the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we have had our conversation in the world, and more abundantly to youward. The conversation as in this knowledge is truth. We go to the Greek word there for simplicity. I believe it was haplotes. All right, let's go back and play it again. Haplotes.
Strong's G 572. Haplates. Haplates.
Haplates. Singleness, simplicity, right? Singleness of mind. Goes back to what Yahweh Shai said about if our eye is single, our whole body is full of light, meaning truth. Now, when you aspire your agent provocateur, your eye is not single. You have divided loyalty. You have to. Singleness, simplicity, sincerity, mental honesty. The virtue of one who is free from pretense and hypocrisy. Well, how can a spy, agent provocateur, be free from pretense and hypocrisy? There's no way that he can be free from pretense and hypocrisy, because he's playing a dual role. He's playing a dual role in this thing of ours, man. Not self-seeking, openness of heart, manifesting itself by generosity. Here you go. This guy has nothing a guy like that, he has nothing to hide. He's wide open. Okay? He's free from guile. That's the elect, man. Now the agent provocateur, the spy, he's wrapped up in guile. He's wrapped up in pretense. He's wrapped up in hypocrisy. He has to be, because he's playing a dual role. He has divided loyalty. You see? And a guy like that, eventually he's going to stand out.